All right, we're back. Hello, Cassie.
Hello.
How old are you, please?
18.
And what year were you born?
2006.
2006. Fantastic. And what is your take on the topic?
I just want to know something.
Okay, go for it.
Can I be able to, like, change my race or my age, like my ethnicity?
Think you could change your race or your ethnicity?
But I could change my gender.
Nope, can't change your gender either.
But I can change, like, the way that I look. But so you identify as a woman, right?
Yep.
So that means I can identify as a black male who's 36.
Nope.
Then how is gender less significant than your race and how you look?
Significant, it's simply different.
Okay, then are you talking about your sex?
I can change aspects of my sex, yes.
So how is sex less significant than your race and everything?
I never said it's less significant, it's just different.
No, it's not different. It's how you were born. So,
No,
but
what I'm saying is that sex and gender are different. I'm saying is that I cannot change my gender, I cannot change my race, I cannot change my ethnicity. All three of those are different things. I'm not saying that one of those things is more important than another. Same thing for sex. I'm not saying that sex is less important or more important. I'm just saying that parts of sex are changeable.
So I can identify as a 36-year-old man who's black.
Never said that. I quite literally said the opposite. You cannot change those things.
You identify as a woman, right? And you said that you've always been a woman, right?
Right, I am a woman, correct.
And you were born as a woman and you identify as one and you've always been a woman.
Basically, yep.
Then how come you had to change your sex and to look like a woman? Anybody can get breast implants. Anybody can get a bottom surgery.
Anybody can get breast implants.
You are never going to actually change your sex or your gender. You can never change your race.
I quite literally have changed aspects of my sex. Now, you cannot change your gender.
It's how you.
I don't know why you keep going back to changing your gender. I've already said multiple times you can't.
It's how you were born. You can't change yourself no matter how hard you try.
Of course you can change yourself. It's ridiculous to suggest you can't.
You can't change how you were born. You are one of the many handful of people who I have no idea what's happened to the entire world, but now it's like everyone wants to be popular, everyone wants to be different, everyone wants to fit in, everyone wants to be trans, everybody wants to be the opposite.
I'm sorry. Being trans doesn't make you popular. It definitely doesn't make you fit in.
I'm not going to do a 2v1. I'm going to do a 1-on-1. I don't know why this guy...
Are you going to do a 3v1? Okay. So, Cassie, I want to try a slightly different angle here. Would you say that you care about people that you don't know?
No matter what you say to me and no matter how hard you try, you can't flip the script and change how you are.
Can you explain to me why you avoided the question that I just asked?
Because nothing you say is important to me. Nothing.
So what's
you are a man.
Why are you here?
Yeah, you at me. You said you wanted to do a 1v1. You're looking at a 0v1 actually, because you it sounds like you want to talk at me. Cassie, what I would like you to do is answer my question.
Go on me while I'm trying to have a conversation.
Cassie, relax. We're not going to dogpile you. I promise you, we're not all going to be shouting at you. We want to hear your answers. We want to hear your perspective. So what I need you to do is engage in the conversation. The question that was presented to you is, do you care about people that you don't know?
In some situations, yeah.
What situation would that be?
Well, you have to know that.
Huh?
Yeah, okay. Do you want people who are otherwise good people to have the opportunity to live a happy, healthy life?
No, I want people to identify as me as the 36-year-old black man.
So you're being disingenuous.
I want you to identify as me as a 26 black man.
Okay, so you're being racist and
lying about your age.
Yeah.
Oh, that's racist? Oh, I had no idea.
How old are you? How old are you, Cassie?
Okay. Yeah, there's no point in this conversation.
With y'all. All I want.
Yeah, this is a child. That's definitely a child.
Oh boy.
And if that's not a child, she's acting like one.
Hello.
Hello, Ruby. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Doing fantastic. How old are you, please?
I'm 18.
And what year were you born?
2005.
All right. Am I a woman?
No.
Why not?
Because you have XY chromosomes. What do you mean you don't know?
Exactly that. I don't know what my chromosomes are for certain.
If you're a man,
Do you know
you've got
what chromosomes you have? Do you know what chromosomes you have, Ruby?
Yeah, XX.
How? How do you know?
'Cause I'm a woman.
Well, have you ever had them tested?
No, but I wouldn't be a woman.
Oh,
Are there-
then you wouldn't know.
Right. So, Ruby, are you aware that there's more combinations than just XX and XY?
Yeah, I'm fully aware. Are you talking
Sure,
about
and you can be a woman and have a chromosomal combination that isn't XX. You can be a woman and have XY. You could be a cisgender woman and have XY.
I don't think you realize how rare that is. Cyrus syndrome is.
It doesn't matter how rare it is.
You definitely
happens,
there is
still a thing.
very, very small chance that you have.
Again, it doesn't matter if it's rare.
You're just not a woman, though. Like, woman is a very broad term.
I agree. Very broad term. Very foggy.
Okay, so why do you think you're a woman?
It's my innate sense of self.
Are you
What's up the sigh?
I'm just flabbergasted.
Okay.
Let's talk about this, Ruby. That's what I'm here for. So,
Yeah, what's...
So, when you say there's different combinations of XY and XX chromosomes, are you talking about Cyrus syndrome?
Swire syndrome is one such thing. Yep.
Do you realize how rare that is?
Again, I don't care how rare it is. It still happens, and those people are still valid.
Then people that have that syndrome have to take HRT. It is not natural.
No, it's 100% natural. Swire exists within nature, and they are still women.
If they have to take estrogen, that's not natural.
They don't, and you can still you can still have a condition where you have to take estrogen to function properly, and
So
that condition is still natural.
So
Yeah.
there's a woman who has to take estrogen to for whatever reason not a woman anymore.
Yes, because people who are...
I don't think you understood the question.
What is the question?
So if a woman, like a cisgender woman, who has to take estrogen for whatever reason, is she no longer a woman because she's taking estrogen? And that's not natural.
No, she still is a woman.
Of course.
Okay. So then there's a different reason.
Yep.
That's not the reason.
Right. So the whether you take estrogen externally or you produce it internally doesn't determine whether or not you're a woman.
Okay.
So what's the reason?
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the host.
Jesus
actually
Christ.
talking to all three of
Ruby,
us.
is there a reason that you're combative?
What?
Why are you so defensive when other people ask you questions? But Boomstick's question was perfectly valid.
Because you're the person asking the question, am I a woman? Not Boomstick or Hot Dog.
I you
What was wrong with
requested
Boomstick's
when
question?
Boomstick and I were here. Therefore,
Yeah.
you requested to speak to Adora, Boomstick, and me.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't think I was being, mean in any sense of the word. I wasn't trying to be offensive or get a gotcha of any kind. I was asking you a genuine question, and I'm sorry if that offended you. So I would like to continue our conversation, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Fantastic. So then you understand that whether you take your hormones externally or you produce them naturally, determine whether or not you are or not a woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then what does? What makes someone a woman?
If they're born as a woman.
If they're born as a woman. So me. Fantastic. Awesome.
You weren't born as a woman, though. You were born as a man.
What makes me a man?
I can literally tell you're a man.
Then tell me how.
You don't have feminine features.
I don't. Okay, I'm asking you for details here. What are feminine features?
Like a soft round face, full lip.
Soft round face. Do all women have soft round faces?
Majority of them, yeah.
So not at all.
Ruby, when does a girl become a woman?
Puberty.
So how would a newborn baby female be a woman?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Sure. So if a girl becomes a woman, how is a newborn baby female a woman?
I don't understand. I don't.
You said that
A newborn baby can't be a woman is the answer to that.
right.
Well, no.
No one is
It's a girl.
born a woman.
Okay, yeah,
because
you were born a
woman-
boy then. You were born male.
Okay.
Okay, so what makes me a man? You said a soft round face. I think we can both agree that's ridiculous.
Because you were born with male genitalia, that makes you a man.
Male genitalia. Okay, so your requirement for being a man then is being born with male genitalia.
Yeah.
Are you aware that some men are born without penises?
Ow.
It's a real thing.
Ruby? Yep.
So, okay, what about this? What about a person who
They literally just
was...
It makes no sense.
Ruby, I'm not sure who else was in the room with you, but I'd like to continue our conversation if that's okay with
Yeah,
you.
same. We're trying here. We're really trying, Ruby. You're making this difficult.
Okay, the other person here is 21, so they're not a child.
That's fine.
Great, but unfortunately your interactions with them are making the conversation difficult.
Those
Just
might be
asking you to stay
difficult.
focused is
I'm
all.
not talking to you.
Yeah.
So, what about this picture? Let's say a person was born. Let's say they have XY chromosomes, right? But they were born from the waist up. They don't have a lower half of the body, meaning they don't have genitalia. How do we know what gender they are?
Because they'd have no tits.
Is there any point in continuing this conversation?
Not really, no.
Ruby,
Because you're a man.
on what planet does a baby have breasts?
What?
Thank you, hot dog.
I know that I get times and I get pretty wild answers when I disassociate, but Ruby, that was...
What the fuck? What year were you
Do you
born
want to
in?
try again, Ruby?
Do you want to have a...
Or is this just over?
No, do you want to have a different conversation?
What do you want to talk about?
I just think saying I'm a woman is a bit too broad. Because you can have cisgender women and then you can have trans woman.
Yeah, you can have cis women and you can have trans women.
Like, saying a woman is a bit... It's just not... I just don't think it's valid at all because you do not have the same... As a trans woman, you do not have the same experiences as a cis woman. So that's...
I've never claimed to have the same experiences as a cis woman.
Okay, but you say...
There are significant similarities between trans women and cis women. I would say that the majority of the experiences are similar or the same, but there are very definitely experiences that cis women will have that I will not, and there are very definitely experiences that trans women will have that cis women will not.
Using the term woman is too broad then. You should just say you're a trans woman.
Ruby,
What?
what's your gender?
Male. Male.
Ruby.
What?
Okay, that's too broad.
Okay.
And I mean, well, also male is not a gender; it's a sex. So, what is your gender?
Male.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
What your gender?
Ruby, I need you to start engaging, or else I am going to drop you because I am looking to have actual conversations. So I need you to start participating.
That's too broad, Ruby.
Trans male.
Okay. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Back to back, that are just here to waste time. All right.
Yeah. It's all right. I kind of suspect
Is what it is.
they were underage too.
Provides. I have to trust them when they give me their age and they get the year right. I don't have anything else to work with.
I do that just by the way they act.
Fair. But then again, there are definitely some 40, 50-year-olds that act like that too.
that is also very true.
All right, guys, we got 1,500 people watching. I'm going to give you guys a task. I want 50,000 likes, guys. Let's get up to 50,000. You're getting 5 minutes to do so, or else chat is going off.
You won't get shit.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, Adora, we can't hear you.
How you doing, Joseph?
Doing all right, I guess.
All right, how old are you?
31.
31. And what are your thoughts on the topic? Am I a woman?
No.
Why not?
How many ribs do you have?
Not relevant.
Is relevant. What's your DNA? Male, aka boy and men, have a certain number of ribs.
How many is that? How many ribs do men have? It's okay to Google it. I Googled it too. I was pretty sure it was 20. It's 24. Nobody shame anyone for looking up information. It's always okay to look up information.
Sorry, I'm at work as well, filling out forms.
Okay, so how many ribs do men have?
24.
And how many ribs do women have?
One less.
Nope.
Hi.
And 20, do you mean 23 or do you mean 22, by the way? Because it would be kind of weird.
It'd be 22. One less.
Well,
that's not true. It's women have 24 ribs.
So, Joseph, 24.
Yep.
Females have 24 ribs. But even if what you were going based off was true, it would be one more.
Right, yeah. Literally. Because the rib was taken from Adam.
Two more.
Yes, one on each
Well,
side.
4 more.
Just like somebody can't identify as a cat or a dog.
Oh my god.
Who do you know that's identified?
I'm curious, do you think that there's cat litter in schools?
Wouldn't shock me in California.
California.
I know, huh? Joseph, are you present enough for a conversation?
Halfway.
Are you okay? Yeah, I need 100% way. Somebody has their keyboard clicky sounds on.
Oh, that's me. My bad.
It's all good.
And I apologize. The beeping is me. Maintenance is on their way to fix it.
Whew, that was good. That was. Oh my god.
We are getting some wild ones today, guys. Guys, we blew past that goal of 50,000. Thank you. Don't forget, guys, if you missed my lives, you can always check them out on Patreon. Adorable Rainbow Fist on Patreon, $5 a month. You can watch my lives whenever you want to. I also post my Q&As over there, and they are free. My Q&As will always be free.
TikTok banned me from the comments.
Lord, I had to mute because I was losing my shit on that one. That was so funny.
All right, guest not connecting. Oh, we got a new subscription. Horsey Zin, subscribe to Prime. They've subscribed for 2 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Guys, I do simultaneously stream over on Twitch. I will... the cat cam soon. It's not reintroduced. It's not available right now, but I do simultaneously stream on Twitch, and it usually comes with a cat cam. Hello, Layla. Lila.
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah.
Your audio is really quiet. Layla.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you hear me good?
Yes. How old are you, please?
I'm 26.
26. Fantastic. And am I a woman?
Are you a woman?
Yep.
I think you look like a woman. But,
Okay.
what do you identify yourself as?
I am a woman.
You are a woman?
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess yes.
All right. Fantastic.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
you. Anything else?
No.
All right. You have a good day. All right, I've seen some people in chat asking what CoinCod is. This is in solidarity with the BIPOC community. BIPOC content creators are not treated fairly by TikTok. Their content is far more likely to be suppressed. So we're trying to get TikTok's attention to say, hey, that's not okay. We are running this through the end of Black History Month, which is 2 more days. March 1st, CoinCod comes to an end.
Hello? I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How old are you, please? Did I lose you already, J-Dog?
Hello?
I will move on, J-Dog.
If you're outside of the app, we can't hear you.
Okay.
Probably got a call.
I am a subscription. If you subscribe to my channel, not only do you get access to sub-only chat, you get access to sub-only emotes, but a one-time subscription gets you access to the Best Friend Squad Discord after you pass the questionnaire. The Best Friend Squad Discord is a safe space for trans people and allies. It is not a debate space. We hang out, we have fun. And guys, on March 19th, Stardew Valley 1.6 is coming out, and I will be hosting an 8-player farm with my Discord. And we will be streaming that. So if you don't manage to, you can always watch and hang out with us. Hello, Choo Choo.
Hello?
Hello, Choo Choo. Choo Choo, you with me?
You're muted, Choo Choo.
All right, I'm gonna move on.
Someone said bless you. Achoo.
This beeping is going to be the death of me. I don't know how people live like this.
Beep. Beep.
Hi.
Hello, Amelia.
Don't be mad. I just came up to let you know that it was lagging a bit. I didn't know if you saw the comments.
I can read the comments.
Okay, I didn't want to get in trouble for coming up for that.
But it's a TikTok thing. TikTok is. I also have my stream going on Twitch. So anytime someone lets me know about stream quality issues, I check my Twitch to see if it's holding up. Actually, it looks like it's crashed.
Oh no!
Interesting.
Okay, well I'm gonna keep watching from the comments.
All right, thank you. You have a good day. Beep. All right, there we go. Yeah, I do check my stream quality. Let me know. I can't always do anything about it, and when I don't have an issue on my Twitch stream, then I don't really try to do anything about it. If I do have an issue on my Twitch stream, I will reset my connection, and that sometimes takes care of it, but it's just frequently TikTok, not me. Hello, Gabrielle.
What's up?
Are you in a moving vehicle?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you have a good one. Cannot be in a moving vehicle, guys. I don't care if you're the driver. I don't care if you're the passenger. Cannot be in a moving vehicle.
To everyone saying just change the battery, if that was an option, that's what I would do. What the fuck?
Hello, Jared.
You got a penis?
Your audio is so muffled.
I said if you have a penis.
Hang on. Your audio's better now, but we're not ready for the debate yet. I need to know how old you are.
I'm 18. I was born in 2005.
Fantastic. Okay, am I a woman?
No.
Why not?
Because you got a penis.
You don't.
You sure?
I know you got a penis, and it don't matter if you chopped it off. You still got a penis. You still got like it's still.
All right, let's.
You still got male hormones. You still got.
Okay, let's talk about that, Jared. Let's talk about that.
An hour.
Slow down. You made a point. It's my turn to respond. You made a point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get to respond now.
I mean, I guess I'll let you respond.
You guess you'll let me respond? Okay,
Nice
fantastic. Let's say you buy a pirate ship Lego set, all right? And you build this Lego set. You end up with this amazing, awesome pirate ship. And once you built the pirate ship, you get bored of it, and you take it down, and you use the same exact pieces to build a castle. Is that castle a pirate ship?
Yeah.
The castle is a pirate ship.
Yeah, because it still had. You can't build a castle out of a pirate ship. The way the Legos are, you can't do that. They're made for certain things. Just how you were made to be a dude.
Jared, I'm
born.
But that is a disingenuous as fuck answer.
I promise you can't make a castle out of fucking. I don't make those.
Yes,
you literally have to make
can.
one that you can make both out of.
No. It don't work that way, and it don't matter because we're not comparing humans to Legos because humans are more complex.
Do you know what an analogy is?
Analogy?
Yep. Do you know what an analogy is?
I know what an analogy is. Yeah, it's when you compare something to something else, but you can't compare Legos, bro. Those are little small bricks that children play with.
That's
okay.
You just described what an analogy is.
Yeah. Okay. So the purpose of the analogy that I made is no.
Hey, bro,
hang on, Jared. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Goodbye. Okay.
Oh, poor Jared. I'm gonna tell you what.
Guys, TikTok is telling me that I have a good connection, so I don't know what to tell you. If you're having a bad connection, it's got to be a TikTok issue.
I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna tell you what I think, and I don't want to be challenged on my opinions.
Hello, how you doing?
Good.
How old are you, please?
54.
54, fantastic. Am I a woman? Why not?
Let me ask you a question. I have a motorcycle and a truck.
That's my question.
Can I take my motorcycle to my truck mechanic and demand that he work on it?
Probably.
No, my truck mechanic, actually. Not my motorcycle mechanic.
Probably, yes. Actually,
probably no. Not if he's a truck mechanic. I can't have him work on my motorcycle.
I'm a diesel mechanic who works on cars.
That's not my question. I'm not asking you what you can work on. No, it's not.
It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing.
I'm not even asking you. I'm asking the host.
I don't care. I'm part of this live. Hello.
I answered.
How are you?
Can I?
So it turns out is why we're having a bit of connectivity issues for some people.
So, are you gonna answer my question or no?
I already did. It depending on the mechanic, they may work on your motorcycle. We're not talking about cars.
I take it.
What analogy are you trying to make?
I take it to a Ram dealer to have. Can I demand him to work on my motorcycle?
I don't think you can force him to do anything.
Okay, well that's basically the same thing.
What forcing you to do?
No, you're forcing people to believe that you are a woman when you were.
What steps am I taking to force people to believe that?
Well, by trying to debate and convince people that you're a woman.
Did Adora force me?
Right. Yeah. I mean, trying to convince people and forcing people those are two completely different things. Am I trying to convince people that trans identities are valid? Absolutely. Am I trying to require people to think that trans identities are valid? No. Why would I even want to do that?
So, were you born a male?
Sure. Absolutely.
And now you want to be a woman?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
I am one.
Then explain to me how you just magically went from being a male to a woman.
I didn't magically do anything. Male and woman are different things. A male, from a biological standpoint, male refers to your reproductive functions, and woman is a gender-based term. Gender is sociological, psychological, etc.
You're using the term woman to define what you feel is socially and logically acceptable based on your feelings.
Tyler, there's a hole in your argument, though.
Wait. I'm waiting for an answer.
Mind repeating?
You went from being born a male to identifying as a woman because it's socially acceptable in your feelings.
First of all, being transgender it's getting more socially acceptable. I would not call it socially acceptable. And all I'm doing is living my authentic life. That's all I'm doing.
Right. So I'm asking you how you magically went from being born a male to now being a woman.
It's not magic.
Or a female.
Yeah, there's no magic involved here. It's not like it's not some crazy wild concept of like that. Magic's not real.
Well, I'm confused because the host really isn't answering my questions, and I don't know if I've stumped him or what.
Her.
Who?
Her, please.
So, I mean,
were you talking to Hot Dog or Boomstick? You weren't talking to me.
Would you be interested in responding or no?
I already did. I mean, you're welcome to re-ask your question, but
I'm asking you how you went from being born a male to identifying as a woman. How do you...
Right, I already told you that sex and gender are different things. A male, from a biological standpoint, it refers to your reproductive functions, and woman is a gendered term. Gender is sociological and psychological, not related to your biology.
So because you don't want to have...
reproductive functions are male, or were male at birth, and my gender identity, sociological and psychological, is that.
So you're saying then, if I'm understanding you correctly, that you were born a male Okay, but now you identify as a woman because it's more socially acceptable.
Nope.
In your world.
I've already told you that being transgender really isn't socially acceptable. It's becoming more socially acceptable. We're getting there. But no, transgender people are treated very poorly by society.
Yeah, the fact that it's a little bit more socially acceptable is not a reason for people to transition. And be their authentic selves a little bit more often because it is a little more socially acceptable, but that's not the reason why they start transitioning.
Okay, so here's the question. So besides you saying that you are a woman, what identifies you as a woman?
My innate sense of self.
Sorry?
My innate sense of self.
So that's basically you identifying yourself as a woman.
The truth I know about me.
What makes you a woman, though? What makes you a female? What makes you a woman?
My innate sense of self.
Well, but that's not that doesn't really answer the question in regards to what. Like if I said what makes you a male, you could say I have a penis.
I mean, I guess, again, like I said multiple times now, male referring to biology relates to reproductive functions, and woman is a gendered term, sociological and psychological, so I can be a woman at the same time. The fact that I've had surgery is not relevant to whether or not I'm a woman.
So then if I'm understanding you correctly, then what you're saying is, back to my motorcycle and my truck, I have two trucks because I want my motorcycle to identify as a truck, even though it can't do the same thing as my truck. It can't go through the
Do motorcycles have brains?
It can't climb hills. It can't.
Do motorcycles have brains?
It can't tow a car or anything like that.
Do motorcycles have brains?
You really don't. I can now.
Guys, I've had the surgery.
Trucks.
I've had the fucking surgery.
I now have two
Kyle,
trucks.
that was a little. Kyle, I'm gonna be honest here. That was a little uncalled for.
Is that what you're saying?
Actually very uncalled for. I'm gonna call an audible here and say,
yeah, I figured
that was very uncalled for. Yeah, no, I'm going to.
Losing the debate.
No, I'm gonna say that was very uncalled for. The way that you just spoke to Hot Dog. Hot Dog didn't say anything hurtful to you, so no, I'm not saying that.
What's uncalled for is when I'm trying to communicate with the host and Hot Dog is jumping in and trying to interrupt me. That's uncalled for.
Asking you
because we're going back in circles.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, literally. I've answered your question so many times, and
I'm asking you if I have two trucks or if I have a motorcycle and a truck. Can I identify can my motorcycle do what my truck can do?
No.
Tile,
motorcycles
do you know what qualia is?
Yes, I guess that's a no. I guess you're not going to answer the question.
Kyle, do motorcycles have brains?
According you and your silly question, of course they don't.
Right, so humans do.
A motorcycle cannot be a truck or a motorcycle can't identify as anything because they have no identity.
But I can identify it as a truck, can I? Can I identify it as a truck?
You could probably convert a motorcycle into a truck somehow. Like
I don't want to convert it. I just want to
making it into a truck.
Okay, so does a motorcycle have four wheels?
But it can't do what a truck can do, right?
This guy. Your analogy is so bad.
See, Hot Dog, you want to engage in a one-way discussion. You don't want to answer any of my questions.
He's pointing.
Can a motorcycle do what a truck can do? Some things yes, some things no.
Most things not. It can't tow. It
doesn't matter.
It can't go in the snow. It can't.
Motorcycles can absolutely go in the snow.
Well, not. Yeah, okay. If you equip them properly, just like if you equip yourself properly.
No shit.
You can make.
You're actually starting to get it.
But you're still not a girl. You see?
Okay, so talking about humans again and not inanimate objects that don't have qualia, what makes me not a woman in your eyes?
You cannot reproduce. You cannot.
All right, let's start with that first one. Reproduction. You're fully aware that not all women can reproduce. You're fully aware of that. So I didn't choose to not be able to reproduce.
Okay, but continue.
So, can I get you to concede the point that not all women can reproduce?
I won't concede the point because that's not based on a choice. That's based on a medical issue they're having.
Not relevant. The reason that someone can't reproduce is not relevant because you can not be able to reproduce either by choice or by birth. Still be a woman.
So if a woman makes the choice to not have babies, is she not a woman?
Of course she's a woman. That's my point, is that just because someone can or can't or doesn't want to give birth doesn't make them less of a woman.
Physically.
That's my point.
You cannot hold a child in your womb.
Right, and it turns out that there are some cisgender women that also cannot hold a child in their womb.
But that's not by the way. That's not because they're a male. That's because they were created with the ability to not have the ability to have.
Some women have hysterectomies.
Well, but see, you're making my point too easy. You're really making my point too easy.
Oh, the irony of that statement, Kyle.
Yeah, the irony of
if a woman has a hysterectomy, is she still
Brody,
a woman?
thank you.
Because she chose to remove her uterus. Is she still a woman?
Correct, but she didn't do that because she didn't want to have kids.
Yeah, she did.
Well, not all women do that because they don't want to have kids.
Okay, but a woman who chooses to have hysterectomy because she doesn't want to have kids, is she still a woman?
Of course.
So then what's the difference between that and Adora's circumstance?
Because no matter what you do to Adora, she's not able to. She's not able to get pregnant.
Okay, no, Tile. What Tile? You've been here a while. You've read the topic, right? What's the topic say?
I am a woman. Prove me wrong.
Right. So what was with the he/she comment?
Well, I'm just saying that.
No. What was the he/she comment? Explain. You were referring to me specifically.
Get triggered. I'm just saying.
You were referring to me specifically. Why did you do that?
I wasn't referring to you specifically. I was.
No, you were literally referring to me.
No, I wasn't.
Kyle, you
don't lie. If you're going to misgender me, at least be honest.
You already properly gendered the host. Why did you go back and intentionally misgender her?
So, in the answer to Boomstick's question, she cannot physically carry a child in her stomach, no matter what. Period. No matter what.
No person can carry a child in their stomach. No one can carry it in the womb.
Here's the. I'm just gonna point this out. Here's the thing that really I don't understand why people do this. When one person is intentionally disrespectful to another person, i.e., intentionally misgendering them, knowing it's going to cause a reaction, why do those same people then go, "Oh, don't get triggered"? Who intentionally agonize somebody?
So we're not going to stick
to accountability for yourself. Take some accountability for yourself.
We're not going to stick to
honestly. No, I'll go back to the topic, but I just want to point that out because you're being intentionally antagonistic, even though here is going to be, and now you're sitting here going, "Oh, don't get triggered." You're the one causing the issue.
Okay.
You are the problem here.
So, Adora, could you ever carry a chapter?
We've already gone over this multiple times. It's not relevant whether or not a person is capable of carrying a child or not. They can still be a woman.
The header says "prove me wrong," and that's what we're debating here. You're
not actually listening because we've gone over this multiple times. We have established that you do not have to have the ability to carry a child to be a woman.
So what do
if a girl, if a young girl is born without a uterus and still has female genitalia and grows up to be a woman, is she not a woman because she can never bear children?
She's still a woman.
So then what's the difference between her and Adora?
I'm not sure if it's an issue on TikTok's part or if maybe
it's an issue on TikTok's part. But please continue the conversation.
Oh, well, there goes that.
I got flagged. Resetting. I'm back.